It's wild. Lil Kim really tried to warn people about Diddy way back in the day, but no one listened. She also warned folks about Biggie, and people laughed at her back then too. Now, more celebrities are starting to speak up about what they saw while working with Diddy. Before, it was mostly people like Gene Deal and Jaguar Wright sharing stories, but they were often dismissed as being dramatic. Gene Deal even claimed that Diddy brought Biggie to LA on purpose so he'd get dealt with. And if that wasn't enough, while Kim was in prison, Diddy started working with her music rival. Even after Kim's first album, Hardcore, sold over 1 million copies, Diddy still didn't sign her. He didn't believe female rappers could sell that many records, but the problems between Kim and Diddy didn't stop there. In another recording, Kim said that Diddy always did wrong by people, but managed to get away with it because of his money and power. She said he never helped her when she was going through hard times, especially when she went to prison from 2005 to 2006 for perjury while she was locked up. She said Diddy never visited, never wrote her, and didn't even give her a phone number to reach out. Kim and Diddy became close in the 90s after she joined the group Junior M Mafia A, which was put together by then-notorious B.I. Biggie, was actually the one who introduced Kim to Diddy. But even though Diddy was her friend and manager, he never signed her to his label, Bad Boy Records. Why? Because he didn't think she had what it took to be a star. He even told MTV that she was too pretty to be rapping, and that female rappers didn't look like her. Same thing with Lil Kim. People didn't take her seriously, but after everything coming out now, some folks are finally starting to listen. Nicki Minaj. When people asked him about it, he brushed it off, saying Nicki was his artist now, and he didn't work with Kim anymore, even though he still had love for her. On top of that, Nicki even threw a jab at Kim in a song with Diddy's group Dirty Money. Kim also revealed that Diddy blocked her from some major career opportunities. She said she could have been featured on Sisqó's Thong Song, a huge hit, but Diddy told her to play hard to get, and the opportunity slipped away. She believes he was holding her back on purpose. And that wasn't the only time. Kim shared that Michael Jackson himself wanted her to be on one of his albums after hearing her music. Producer Rodney Jerkins told her that Michael loved her sound and wanted her to join the project. But when they went to Diddy about it, since he was her manager at the time, nothing ever came of it. Kim said she was young and didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. But, looking back, she thinks Diddy might have sabotaged it. About what went down with Biggie, too. Biggie met Diddy in 1992 after Diddy saw an article about him in a magazine. Impressed, Diddy set up a meeting, and not long after that, Biggie signed to Diddy's label, Bad Boy Entertainment, right when it launched in 1993. Then, in 1994, Biggie dropped his debut album, Ready to Die, which became a huge success. Sadly, just a few years later, Biggie was gone. He passed away in 1997. Over the years, there have been rumors that Diddy might have had something to do with Biggie's death. Some said Biggie was planning to leave Bad Boy, and that didn't sit well with Diddy. Gan Deal has speculated that this was the case. However, Faith Evans, Biggie's wife at the time, defended Diddy. When she was asked about the rumors, she said there was no way Diddy would have had anything to do with it. According to Faith, Diddy and Biggie had a close bond that she herself never even had with Biggie. She explained that just because people knew each other or worked together didn't mean they planned anything bad, and if she or Biggie's family ever thought Diddy had something to do with what happened, they would have taken legal action long ago. She said people had tried to convince them to sue, but they didn't believe Diddy was involved. Still, many fans didn't buy her defense. Some people believed Faith was just covering for Diddy. Back in the day, there were also rumors that Faith and Diddy were too close, and that put stress on Biggie and Diddy's relationship. Jaguar Wright actually claimed that Diddy hired Faith to get to Biggie. One of Biggie's friends, Gan Deal, said Biggie once showed him a contract for a new label he was planning. According to Gan, the deal was worth around $62 million. Biggie told him he was about to get paid and build something big, something separate from Diddy, and that's where things get more complicated. Gene Deal believes that Biggie was set up, that his death wasn't a drive-by. It's no secret that Biggie made a lot of money for Diddy, and some people believe Diddy didn't want to lose that. There are even claims that Biggie was worth more to Diddy after he passed than while he was alive. Gene Deal said someone from their own crew may have marked the car Biggie was riding in the night he died, making sure everyone knew Biggie was in that vehicle. Now, here's where Lil Kim comes back into the picture. Word is, she knew what was going on behind the scenes. She knew what Diddy was doing after Biggie died, and she wanted to speak up. But reportedly, Diddy warned her to stay quiet. That might explain why she stayed silent for so long. But these days, people say she's no longer on Diddy's side, and she's finally ready to talk. So now, fans are watching closely. If Lil Kim does decide to open up fully, she could reveal some serious truths about Diddy, about Biggie, and about everything that went down in the 90s. She was there. She saw it all. Do you think we could see this can of worms open in the near future?